All right. Everybody take a seat. We're going to have a sit down. We have a bit of a conflicting video today. This video was sent in by Natalie, a subscriber. Shout out to you, Natalie. I appreciate that. This dude's hilarious. I follow him on IG. I don't have his IG link to this. I probably should, but I'll link the original videos in the description. Of course, you can find him and follow him. He's hilarious. Basically talking about not wanting to work in like a joking manner. But I also got another video linked up. This guy is a completely different message. He's kind of the pull yourself up by the bootstraps thing. I got a little bit to say about both of them. Calm down. Take your medicine. Let's talk about this. I'm going to make some of you mad, but it's for your own good. Let's get into this.
I just realized it doesn't matter how early I go to sleep. I just don't want to go to work. I could have gone to bed at 8 p.m., did yoga, drank tea, had my soul cleansed by a monk. It doesn't matter. When that alarm hits, I'm still waking up like I just got hit by a tranquilizer dart. I suddenly never felt so tired in my life. And I'm not tired. I'm rebelling. This isn't fatigue. This is a protest against responsibility. Okay, people are like, oh, you just need a better morning routine. Okay, what will that routine do? Erase my job? Will it make Karen from accounting stop asking quick questions that are never quick? It's not about getting enough sleep. It's about being spiritually opposed to employment. I wasn't made for this. I wasn't built to log onto Microsoft Teams and pretend I care. Okay, I was built to live. Maybe chop wood, I don't know, something simple and primal. People be like, just find the job you love. Okay, I love not working. Hire me for that. Anyway, shout out to everyone clocking in today. Not because we want to, but because rent exists.
All right. Obviously, he's joking to some degree. Like, let's zoom in a little bit. Obviously, he's joking. Let me be clear. Like, I'm with you guys when you say you don't want to go to work because you're discouraged and you feel like you're not making enough to keep up with inflation and that whole thing. But a lot of you, and I say this in other videos, a lot of you just straight up don't want to work because you're living in some fantasy world of bubble gum and rainbows and laying by the beach with no responsibilities at all. I separate the two. I feel for the people who are grinding and have been grinding but feel discouraged. But I'm hard on you guys when we talk and you tell me that you just don't want to work. You just don't like this system. And I'm just not with that. Let's get into this next video. Let's get into this next video where he kind of goes the other direction. Some of you are going to be bothered by this, but like medicine, sometimes it goes down a little hard, but you should take it.
Nobody actually wants to work anymore. Ever since the pandemic, I've seen a big sense of entitlement amongst a lot of people. Everyone wants to work from home, work less hours, get things handed to them. That's not how the world works. Think back 50 years ago. People would go out, do 10 to 12 hours of manual hard labor, come home, go to bed, wake up, do it all over again, and never complain. Now people consider clicking some buttons on a laptop in an air-conditioned office hard work. Today, people complain if they can't work from home on Fridays and they have to drive into the office 10 minutes down the road. The good news is if you want to work hard, especially with your own business, it's really easy to make a lot of money.
Hold on. Stop right there. That's not true, in my opinion. It's not easy to make a lot of money. You're going to grind. But also, there is some truth to what he said before that. Let me get romantic and zoom in. There is some truth to what he said. I saw with my own two eyes. Again, I can only speak from my experience in my city, in my area. A lot of people were working from home, very spoiled, very pampered, getting paid very well to do very, very little. That's a fact. That's a fact. In the world around me, I saw it with my own two eyes. They got used to that, and now they did not and do not want to actually go back to work. I get it. Humans are like adaptive creatures. That becomes the new baseline. That's the new normal. You love it. Now someone's telling you can't do that anymore. That doesn't feel good. I get it. But I'm telling you guys right now, that one has always rubbed me the wrong way. I saw so many people working from home, getting paid ridiculous money to do little to nothing. And I know you get mad when I say that. I'm not saying you didn't do anything. I'm not saying you didn't work hard, but the people that I saw, they didn't do much of anything. Anyways, fine gent. Carry on.
I've ran my own business for the past 3 years, and since 2020, almost every single one of my competitors has either gone out of business, given up, switched businesses, or went to get a regular job. So guess what? If you start a business today when everyone else is lazy and doesn't want to work, and you just stay with it for the next 2 to 3 years, you'll look up and have a 7-figure business guaranteed. Everyone today wants the get-rich-quick scheme where they can look up in 3 months and have $1 million business. Guess what? That's just not possible. You have to work at it for 3 to 4 to 5, even 10 years. So if you're going up against someone smarter than you, more talented than you, with more abilities than you, and you just outwork them and show up every single day for the next 3 years, it's a lock that you're going to be successful. It's funny because when people are faced with the thought of running a business for 3 years before it pans out, they shy away and they don't want to do it. Those same people went to a 4-year college, took a bunch of shitty classes, wasted a ton of money, drank a bunch, and they got nowhere from it. So if you're willing to put in the work and be consistent and show up 4 to 5 hours every single day for a couple years, you're a lock to be a millionaire.
All right, let me be critical of him too. Let me be critical of him because I like the way he's thinking. It is wishful thinking. Let me be a little critical though. Most people are not in a position to where they are going to start something on the side and just take off and excel. I'll tell you guys right now, a lot of people have this idea that I want to be an entrepreneur. Start my own business, lay on the beach with hot babes feeding me grapes. That's not reality. Starting your own business is much harder than the job you have now. If you think you're working hard now, go try to start your own business, get it off the ground, drum up your own work, make it happen, see it through, keep the customers happy, keep new customers coming in. Whatever kind of work you do, good luck. It's not easy. It's not for everybody. It's not for most. Most businesses fail in every industry. I don't care what industry it is. Most businesses fail. It's not easy. And it's really not easy for a defeated person that is not making enough to survive. It's not easy for you to expect them to now somehow put money and time and energy to the side to feed this other business, to grow roots for this new business they want to start. So as much as I love his optimistic way of thinking, it's a little too cut and dry. You know what I mean? It's a little too cut and dry. That's just not, it's not how the world works. So what do I feel? Like I'm somewhere in the middle now because I don't like the people that just are down and out. Like I get it, it's hard, but you're not going to tell somebody like me not to grind. There's nothing you're going to say that's going to convince me to not get mine. It's late right now. It's late right now and I'm doing this. Still got to work in the morning. And I will say arrogantly, I work much, much harder than most people, physically and mentally. Still doing this. It's going to take hard work to survive. The problem that we have is we have a society now full of people that are not mentally equipped to thrive. They have not been prepared for the insane struggles that they're now facing. Do we blame our parents? Do we blame the school system? Do we blame these corporations? Do we blame the political system? Like, what do we blame? Do we blame all of them? At the end of the day, we're doing a lot of this with why it's so bad, but there's no real motivation and there's no real solutions. Same with me. I don't have many solutions. I'm just some strange guy that likes to talk to himself late at night in front of a camera. I will say this though, you guys. You need, like I said in the other video, you need to start putting some more thought into unifying with friends, family, peers. You need to step outside your comfort zone and start getting together with friends or people that you trust and brainstorming on business ideas or money-saving ideas, money-making ideas. Power is going to be in numbers when it comes to making money these days. My voice just cracked. Finally becoming a man. Let's try that again. Power is going to be in numbers when it comes to making money these days and saving money these days. Not enough conversation is being had in that area. Not enough conversation is being had in that area. Unifying. Cutting out people that are wasteful to your life and are not getting you anywhere. Trying to find good friends, family, peers that are positive, that are like-minded, that are motivated, that have a good sense of humor, and that are willing to at least brainstorm. Get together. Have fun with that game, that challenge. Come up with something, some idea to make money. Take the weight off of each other's shoulders. Try to do it together. Lean on each other. Band together with your money. And also to save money. Anyways, you guys know what I'm saying. It's not the perfect answer, but at least it gets a conversation rolling. What I think is a good direction. Anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know down below. Comment, Give your thoughts. I want to hear them. Like the video if you did like the video. You know what? Like it even if you didn't like it, because you'd be helping me out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, guys, I'm going to leave you the same way that I always leave you. Take your vitamins, hit the gym, and always stay improving. In order to look, feel, smell, and be good, you need to be improving. God bless. Be well. I'm out.